Hey guys, I'm going to do a fire test inside. Now, I'm a trained professional and I have the fire department on speed dial. So, if you don't meet those conditions, please don't try this at home. This is a fire straw, an amazing fire straw for that matter, and it's been dunked in this glass of water, not paint thinner, water. Okay, and this is just my cooking plate that you can see is wet. See the water and it's wet. I'm just gonna put the fire straw here and empty this water. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's been in the water. That's not really relevant. That's not why I had the glass of water here. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up. And I'm gonna take the cotton and Vaseline out. Now I could just take cotton and Vaseline and do what I want to show you anyway, but well, you know, this is much more fun. Huh, very nice. Came out almost entirely. Now this part, and some stuck on the inside. Maybe I don't need the knife. But, you know, if you have a hammer, all things around you seem like nails, so if you have a knife, there's always something to cut. Okay, this is the cotton and Vaseline. And what am I gonna do with this? I'm just gonna take it and I will dunk it in the water. I'll just leave it there. Take it out. Actually looking through the camera just so I stay in frame. Okay, so we can agree that this has gotten wet. Well, I can agree on that. You can just comment. I'm just gonna squeeze it out. And now what I'm gonna do is I squeeze it out, well, a bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this here down and I'm gonna just expose some fibers. Ooh, that's nice. The finer fibers you expose, the better. Okay. And now I'm gonna put that down here. Gonna wipe my hands on my pants. Hands on my pants. And I'm just gonna give it a few sparks. Very uncomfortable position. Just one. Voila. Like I said, I am a trained professional. And I do have the fire department on speed dial. Don't try this at home, but I wanted to do this outside, but somehow my plans got messed up. This will burn for, well, 3 or 4 minutes maybe. We're at 3 minutes 50 right now, so probably gonna let us run up to, well, until my camera reaches 10 minutes or the fire goes out. Just goes to prove that you don't really need to spend a lot of money to have good tinder. I think cotton and Vaseline is great tinder. It's cheap, and have a straw and a lighter. You can do it yourself very, very good. Of course, cotton and candle wax will burn much longer, and that still remains my favorite tinder. But this little test, I think, is really good. And if you cannot get your fire started in the time that this provides, I don't think you'll be better off with gathering dry materials on your way and using your ferro rod to ignite grass. That can also be very difficult. And I'm losing flame here. Okay, so it died out. What was that? That was like 2 minutes. But let's say you didn't get your fire, and oh, let's say it rained. Hell, what the heck, you know, it rained, man. You know, rain happens, and you stepped on your tinder. And I'm gonna empty this out, so okay, so I stepped on my tinder and it rained, and now there's more water for me to rinse out. And I know this works because I tried it, but that time I actually put it out on purpose. Okay, same deal, just exposing fibers, and this time I'm gonna take it all apart. I'd say, well, 2 minutes or 1 minute is good enough, but one of these, if you're doing it right and not putting the minimal amount of effort in it like I did, you know, just exposed one part of it, this will burn up for, I don't know, maybe 4 minutes, something like that. So you don't really have a problem with that. If you don't get your fire started with a tinder that burns 4 minutes, I don't think the tinder's the problem. I don't know, or it might be, I'm not the judge of people, but just out of my own experience. You know, I'm more of a bushcrafter than a survival. You know, a survivalist. I like survival stuff. Survival stuff is fun, you know, getting everything homemade, but when you want to go out and, you know, fire is not your first priority, you can't just have a good tinder with you and affect fire with that. But if I would have taken care of this fire stick from the beginning, I would have had no problem with it. Absolutely no problem. Okay, I'm gonna put this down here. This time I'm not gonna wipe my hands on my pants because they're kind of dirty. Last time it was just Vaseline and water. And we have fire again. And this time I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna shut up and let the video run. But I hope I made a point with this. Next time I'm probably gonna try something else. Well, I'll probably also do that inside. You know, like I said, I'm a trained professional. I'm an engineer after all. And I have the fire department on speed dial. If you don't get the humor, I'm sorry. I hope you can see it's burning really well. But what are the chances that if you have this one, it's gonna get that wet, you know? And after part of the Vaseline burned off and I poured the water on there, well, there was more cotton and less Vaseline, and so there was more fibers to soak up the water. And it still works. I'm still very pleased with it. I mean, this would have ignited a few small twigs and that get your fire going. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up now. I hope you enjoyed the test. Have a great day, guys.